this is Kim from KimberlyKoehler.com. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a wire-wrapped bead link. You can use these links to make all sorts of jewelry. You can make bracelets, necklaces, tiered earrings, and since they have a loop at either side, they are used to connect things to each other, or you can do a whole strand of these links to make a bracelet or necklace. To get started, you need 20 gauge wire or whatever wire will fit in the hole of your bead. If 20 gauge is too thick, if you have a really thin hole in your bead, you can go down to 22 gauge wire or maybe even 24. 20 is what I recommend though, if it does work. And this does work for my bead. So you can just try sliding it on and making sure. Of course, you'll need a bead for each link you need. So if you're making a necklace, you'll need more beads than if you were making a bracelet, for example. You'll need wire cutters. You'll need round nose pliers. And as the name indicates, they are round. You'll need chain nose pliers, and they look like this. And then you'll need another pair of pliers. You can either use bent nose pliers, or I'm going to use these squared off pliers, or you can use another pair of chain nose pliers, whatever works for you. So to get started, you want to cut a piece of wire from the spool off, and the amount of wire you need depends on how big your bead is. So you're going to want a couple inches on either side of the bead, and you could probably just eyeball that, you know, and the more you do this, the more you'll get used to it. So go ahead and clip that off, and I made a flush cut. So I used the flat end of my wire cutters, and then I just like to, for whatever reason, make sure both sides are flush cut. Alright, so then the first thing you need to do is grab your round nose pliers. Now, it's hard to see on my pliers because it's kind of worn off, but I have a mark on my pliers where I like to make my my loops. So in order to make them all uniform, I have marked it on my pliers, and then when I actually make my loops, I line them up there, and then they're all the same. I actually have two different marks, one for bigger loops and one for smaller loops. So you want to line that up, and I'm about, I'd say about a quarter of the way down the wire, and I'm just going to hold it in between my round nose pliers, and then you bend the wire down toward you, and then back underneath the plier, and then I like to start to go around the wire. And then you'll notice as I did that, I pulled this wire straight, and then I kind of tried to make this loop straight on top here. And the other thing I like to do is straighten out this wire. Now, I actually have this wire really short here, and usually I like to have a longer wire to wrap with, so don't be scared to have too long of a wire. You can cut off the excess, and I actually prefer to have longer wire, but this will work too. So then you can take the wire off of the round nose pliers, and then I'm going to hold my loop with these squared off pliers. You might want to use your chain nose, and then you could wrap with maybe bent nose or something. And then I have my chain nose pliers. The main thing is you need two pairs of pliers to do this. And then you're just going to wrap that loose wire around. I like to go around 3 times. And my wire is really short, so I'm only going to make it twice. But it's more important to make your wraps uniform on each side than to make them a certain amount of time. And then you want to make them uniform, like if you're making a bracelet or something like that, you want to go ahead and make them uniform throughout the whole bracelet. Okay, then you want to slide your bead on. As soon as I find, okay. And now you'll hold the loose end with your round nose pliers again right on that line again, so the loop is uniform, and you're going to leave just a little bit of space in between the pliers and the bead. And you're just going to do the same thing again that you just did. Go around the plier and start to go around the wire. Straighten it out. And then let's hold the loop and make the wrap. And in this case, I'm only going to wrap twice because that's all I did on that side. But like I said, I like to do 2. And then you want to make sure your loops are going the same way. Mine weren't, so I just kind of twisted it so they were. Alright, and then I have all this excess wire. So I'm going to get in here with my wire cutters, cut that off, and then just use my chain nose pliers to make sure the end is tucked in and not sticking out so it will snag anybody who would wear my jewelry. So I just check that. And then I kind of don't like the shape of this loop, so I'm just going to stick it back in my round nose pliers and push it down, and then it's a circle again. So that is a wire wrapped bead link. It's just as simple as that. And then what you can do is you can make several and complete them, and then you just take jump rings and connect them, or you can connect them without jump rings. What you do is do half of the wrap. So you would do the part where you go around the round nose pliers and then take them off the round nose pliers, slide a completed link on, and then finish the wrap. And then you would just continue doing that until you had your full necklace or bracelet. So that is the wire wrapped bead link. So this is Kim from KimberlyKoehler.com.